Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. This is Chris, and I'm back. It's been about 2 months since I made a video, and I wanted to show you a new strategy that I'm working on to help determine the direction of the price of a stock, if it's going to go up, or if it's going to go down, or if it's going to go sideways. And it's always the challenge for traders to determine how the stock is going to move and how do we predict which way it's going to move. The better predictability you've got, the more profitability you'll have, right? And you're not chasing your tail or losing money. Okay, so we have three indicators that we're looking at. This is my new favorite one. It's called the ADX and DX line. ADX and DI, right? Sorry. And then we have the Hawthorne explosion. He's my secondary indicator. And then we have the Lorenzo classification. I know I called it wrong, but I'll show you how to set each of these up separately in other videos. I just want to show you the power behind this strategy in determining the direction or price of a stock. So we can see right now if you're if you woke up and decided, I'm gonna do some trading of any currency or any stock, right? I'll show you. You can work on Ford and any stock or any security, right? But for now, just for example, we'll use Bitcoin. And let's say you were waiting for Bitcoin to go up because you wanted to make money when it goes up, right? So at this point, we are in a waiting game. We see that, so I'll focus more on the ADX and DI. For this indicator, what you look for is you look for the green line to cross the red line, and that's indication number one. Indication number two is this has to be breaking the explosion line, and then number three is it has to be in a buy symbol here. You have to have two of the three indicators to be in your favor for it to work. So in this case, we got a cross. We broke the threshold of 20%, or 20 is what I set it at. Anytime it usually goes over this line, you're going to see the price jump up, right? But this is an example where you have to have two indicators to let you know when to buy the stock. Right now, it's not, because we only have one indicator where the green has crossed the red and it exceeded your threshold line, but it wasn't confirmed. So this is a trade you wouldn't take. But we can look back in time, don't have to look too far at all to see where this works for the positive as well as the negative. So let's look right here. Let's say you're waiting, and now we've got a green line that crosses the red line, and it sneaks up here, and it's getting close to the 20%, okay? You would stay out of it until, hey, now it's exceeding that 20%, just slightly, but here's where you know to get in. When this is above your threshold and this starts to break the explosion line, and that's when you would jump onto that, yeah, it's where you'd make your purchase. You would buy it on that candle, and then you would wait. And you wait, so now you're in profit, And as you're going up, you would set your stop loss to avoid if it goes back down, you take that little bit of profit in your pocket, right? So you would ride up until it dies out. More likely you'll take your stop loss there. And then you'll see the green line coming back down and making a cross with the red line. And then it's correlated with an explosion line down here on the Hawthorne. And guess what? The price falls predictably. Okay, so now we know when to, all right, so now we're waiting when to get back in. When to get back in? Well, we wait. We wait for this cross to happen. We get a cross of the DX line, and it's above our threshold, and then we wait for the explosion line. Bam, make your purchase right here, and you up, right? And you have your stop loss set. So we should do a live example. I'm going to wait for the market to cooperate, but right now the Hawthorne says there's not enough volume in the market, or there's not enough activity to make any trades worthwhile. So all we can do is look at historicals, because this is how the market goes sometimes. Sometimes there's no trades to make. You just got to be patient and wait. You can't force a trade to happen. But I can roll back at any given time. By the way, I'm using the 1 minute time frame. This works on every time frame. 1 minute, as anyone knows, is the most challenging to track. So that's why I like to use it, because if you can master the 1 minute, you can master any. So here's a great example. Oh my gosh, if you're waiting for it to go up, tick, 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 tick. Okay. And hey, we see we have a green cross here, but we didn't have it confirmed. So you ignore that. You get a green cross here, but it's not confirmed yet until it gets to this section. Once it gets to this section where you have a cross, it's above your threshold, and you have your explosion line, you would place your trade there, buy. And then look at this, look what you get. Pretty easy to predict, isn't it? Right? and then you would sell out. The same thing happens on the reverse. We have a reverse here. We have a downside move where we have, let's say you're trying to short Bitcoin, and you have the red crossing the green. Okay, we have the red now crossing the threshold line, 20%, and then we have the explosion line. Armed with that, you would make your sell purchase. You would go short, and down she goes, right? And then she goes even further down. So let's maybe even take a look at a 1 minute chart, or I'm sorry, a 15-minute chart, because it works on any time frame. Any time frame. So we're here and we're waiting for, I want to know when the dang thing's going to go up. Well, we wait for the cross. We get the cross of the red and the green. Green goes above the line. Guess typically what that means, right? It's going to go up in price. Now it's actually at this cross. It's confirmed immediately. The Hawthorne has confirmed it. Our indication goes above our threshold. We would make our purchase there. And look at this nice swing you got up, straight up. How would you know that before this cross? I don't know. And this predated. This beats the classification, and this actually in some cases beats out this guy. But you really want to compare these two together. You want to have two confirmations before making a trade. Once again, here's the south side. We rode it up, and we probably cashed out here with our stop loss. Now we come down for the south side. We got a red cross and a green. We have the explosion line. Place your short trade there, and you'd short it out. Short, short, short. Okay, not a much. You're not going to make a lot on every swing, but sometimes you did. This one was a decent, right? But you're certainly not losing. When you get this combined with this, you are not going to lose. I'd like you to, if you're following these very basic rules, this is what kind of makes me excited about a trader, is when you find tools like this, it takes the guesswork out of it. So all you're doing is you're waiting for situations to appear. Just like this is a good example. I mean, they're everywhere. We got a cross, right? And the price is going up, but it's not been confirmed by the explosion line yet. So as we're waiting, it kind of dips back down and comes back up above our line. And on this candle, hey, we got this guy selling to buy. We are now at our line and we're above our threshold. Buy, and up it goes. Now it's not going to be a huge profit, but it's a profit. And then once you come up here, you'll do your cash out. You'll hit your stop loss. Now here's a beautiful fall that's happening now that you made your profit on the upside. Now we see the green line retreat down and red line cross. It's confirmed by the Hawthorne explosion. And you take your south trade. You sell short. So if you were to sell short there, you would get all of this motion, all of it. So like I said, it works for everything. We can look at my one of my new favorites. This is the semiconductor bull and bear. This is the inverse for the chip sector. Long story short, it works on everything. Works on everything. So 15-minute window. Let's say you're starting to trade here, and you're waiting to see, all right, when's the market gonna go? When's the market gonna go up? When should I jump in? You wait until we get our green line to go above our threshold line. Okay, we get it confirmed by our Hawthorne explosion. And hey, we've got 3 indicators telling a buy. If you were to buy right here, you're going to ride from there all the way up. All the way up. Maybe you would have stopped out. Maybe this would have scared you and you got your stop loss there. That's fine. I'll take this profit from there to there. I'll take that all day. And then just reset and reload. You wait again for your indicators to set up. So, I mean, investing is very much a waiting game. You got to wait. Wait for the right indications to come and tell you when to trade. It's not a gut check thing. This is not a cross your fingers thing. This is your wait until the right setup. And it's hard. Sometimes you have to be patient, right? But that's the best part of trading is, they say investing is moving the money from the impatient to the patient, right? So if you're patient, you can make that money. So I'll have to set up separate videos to show how to set each of these indicators up. But I am now, I think I'm done trying to find any more indicators to help me predict the stock market, because this works so consistently. I have yet to see this where it fails, where in a given spot where I get a green line confirmed that it goes immediately the wrong way. I've never seen it. I would like maybe challenge you. Go find it yourself. Look at any time frame on any stock and tell me a situation where the green crosses the red and it's confirmed that the thing is not going to go up. And this is why you always want to use two. I mean, right here we're still in a sell. Right here we had a sell signal from the classification, right? But it doesn't matter. Here we got a green cross in the red, and we're over a threshold. It's confirmed by the Hawthorne explosion, and then bam, up, 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 right? You made all that. I defy you to find any other system that is reliable and consistent as this. And so yeah, this is the video I wanted to make. I hope it makes sense to you. I'll try to break it down a little more with separate videos for each of these indicators and show you how to set them up yourself. I defy you to challenge it to go find a better system that works more consistently, because I can't. I think I am finally found my ideal trading setup. So hope this video was meaningful and helpful. If it did, hit like and subscribe. I'll probably send out more videos to show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But yeah, and by the way, this is not financial advice. It's just me talking about tools and how to best predict the stock market. So happy trading, guys. Goodbye.